everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Emma and I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. First things first, skincare. I'm not going to get too much into skincare just because I want that to be a separate video or blog post. If you're not already subscribed to my blog, make sure you are. It's emmahosmer.com. You can find the link in my bio. But basically what I did is I just applied my daily moisturizer and some sunscreen. But now we're going to just get right into the makeup. And I'm going to be applying the e.l.f. Putty Primer, the Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff ever since like Jeffree Star, I think, is the one who really put the spotlight on this. And it immediately flew off the shelves and it is seriously amazing. I really do like this primer. I think it does a really good job of filling in my pores and not making them so obvious. I really do like this stuff and it's only $8. Also, I know my hands are a little bit of a mess. I did my fake tan yesterday, if you could not tell, and they're a little streaky, but we're going to ignore that. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've tried so many foundations in my days and nothing measures up to this foundation. It's seriously worth the hype. I know so many people talk and rave about this foundation, but seriously, it is worth it. I know it comes with a bit of a large price tag, but no foundation measures up to this one. It just stays on my face all day, doesn't move, and it gives my face this beautiful, healthy glow. It's not cakey. It's amazing. You guys, if you are looking for a new foundation, this is the one to splurge on. I promise it's worth it. I will just dot this all over my face. And then blend with my very dirty beauty blender. I need to get a new one. Like, look how that's just melting into my skin. I could not get enough of this foundation, seriously. Now that we have our flawless foundation on, I'm going to apply some concealer. My current favorite concealer is this one by e.l.f. It is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in their satin finish. And for the price, you just can't beat it. It's hydrating, it doesn't cake or clump under your eyes, and it stays on all day, and it does a really good job of blending out and covering your sleepy under eyes. So I really do love this. Another concealer that I do love is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I tend to use this one when I'm more tan just because this one is a bit darker than this one, but for the sake of my video, I am going to use this because I do really love this one. It's amazing. And take the beauty blender and blend away. Moving on to contour, I am obsessed with the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation Stick, and I don't use this as foundation, I use it for contour, and I just love the stick. As you can see, she's getting very low, but this is in the shade Toffee. I am obsessed with how this blends out. It's creamy and very easy to blend. And I apply it by putting it right on my beauty blender instead of just going like that. Because sometimes what it will do is it will like take off my foundation or whatever foundation was there. So I like to put it on my beauty blender directly and apply it exactly where I want it. So I am applying it a little above the hollows of my cheeks. And then I'm also going to apply it on my forehead or my temples. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that on the other side. All right, we are looking nice and snatched. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer using my favorite Holy Grail translucent powder. It is the Air Spun Loose Face Powder, and I get it in the translucent shade. This is so cheap and it performs just like the Laura Mercier translucent powder in my opinion. It sets my concealer like a dream and wipes away flawlessly. So I'm just going to bake this under my eyes for about just a few minutes. While that is doing its job under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. This powder is amazing. I really do love Maybelline's Fit Me collection. As you can see, I have so many of their products in this video. I also love their foundation. That's probably my favorite drugstore foundation, is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, I think it is, for a nice glowy look. And I also love their matte and poreless foundation as well. But I'm using this powder, and is in the shade Buff Beige, and I just lightly apply this to my forehead, chin, nose area, and then this T-zone. Basically all the places I get super oily. I'm always bringing this powder whenever I'm leaving the house with a full face of makeup on. It's great for touch-ups. It doesn't make my face look cakey, and I think it works really well over the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Moving on to brows, I'm going to be filling them in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Designer Eyebrow Pencil, and then putting them in place with a gel. This is the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Mascara Gel, and I love these products so much. This is my third time repurchasing this eyebrow pencil, and this is my second time repurchasing this eyebrow gel. So I do love these brow products. I swear by them. They do a great job. And for my eyebrows, as you can see, there's just a little bit missing right there, so I'll just fill that in a little bit. I was very blessed with thick brows from my dad, so in my everyday routine, my brows definitely take the least amount of time to do. So there's that. I think we're ready to wipe away that excess powder under my eyes. So I'm just using a little bit of the Fit Me powder and wiping and patting. Moving on to my favorite step of my entire everyday makeup routine, we're gonna be bronzing our face to the gods. I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in their classic bronzer shade. This is by far my favorite bronzer. It's drugstore. It's one of the more expensive bronzers at the drugstore, I feel like, but it's worth it. It's amazing. It applies very smooth. It doesn't look like you just smacked mud on your face, which I've been there with those types of bronzers. It just looks great on the face, makes it look like you have a natural tan. I love it. A recent hack that I've learned when applying blush is, instead of applying it on the apples of your cheeks, apply it right above the contour in upwards motions. It gives your face like a facelift without the needle. I also apply a little bit on my nose. Because this blush already gives my face a beautiful highlight, I don't go crazy on highlighter. So I'm using this one by e.l.f. and it's in the Blush Gems shade. And this is a very natural highlighter. It's not very pigmented. So if you're looking for a super pigmented highlighter, this definitely is not the one for you. It does add a very natural glow though. So if you are wanting to experiment with a highlighter and you don't want to look overly shiny, I do really recommend this one. It's beautiful and it's very, very inexpensive. What I've been doing for my eyes recently is applying a bronzer in the crease. So I'm just taking the same Physicians Formula bronzer that I use on my face, on my crease, and then adding a little black wing. And then just to set the products on my lid and to prevent any creasing throughout the day, I'm going to just take a flat eyeshadow brush and apply a bit of bronzer on the lid as well. For the wing, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner in the shade Black. I love this eyeliner. It's very easy to use, especially if you're a beginner and are just learning how to create a wing. The wing that I'm going to be drawing on today, it's nothing dramatic, very simple and very tiny. Hopefully I can show you how I do the wing on camera. It's going to be a challenge because usually I'm like a centimeter away from a mirror trying to create it, but wish me luck. I'm going to try and show you guys how exactly I do the wing. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. All right, we're back, and we're back in the regular zoom. I could not for the life of me do that wing on camera. It was way too much pressure. I need like full zen and focus when I'm doing a wing because I'm by no means an expert. But as you can see, my wing is not perfect. It's small, and I love doing wings. I've been loving doing them just very natural. And I used to do wings super thick and long and obnoxious, and I hated it because I couldn't really see my lashes. I don't have the longest lashes in the world, so that's another reason why I love a small, thinner wing. And I make sure I stop in the center of my eyelid instead of carrying the wing all the way to the corner, just to make my lashes more visible. So speaking of lashes, we're going to curl them and apply some mascara. The mascara that I'm using is the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I just love how natural this mascara looks on my lashes. They are perfectly fanned out, and you don't need a lot. Like, I feel like that was barely a coat, and they look super long. And yeah, I mean, look at that. Ooh. I almost forgot about inner corner highlight, probably one of my favorite parts of my routine. I get so many questions on what product I use for my inner corner because it's always popping on photos. I use this little Sephora eyeshadow in the shade Twinkle Twinkle. The final step in my makeup routine is the lips. So I'm going to be applying a lipstick, and this is the Maybelline Cream Lipstick in the shade Almond Hustle. And then in the center, I'm going with my finger. I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Peach Fuzz, and it's just this really pretty light peach shimmery lipstick. I love putting that in the center of my lips. It just adds some dimension. And then for lip gloss, I'm taking this super, like, it looks disgusting. I'm ashamed to show you, but it's supposed to be clear. It's not, because I use it over all of my lipsticks, but it is the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. It's $2, and it's such an amazing lip gloss. I swear I get the most compliments on my lip gloss when I'm wearing this. It just makes your lips look super wet and glossy and hydrated. I love how over the top glossy this lip gloss is. So if you're a gloss girl, you need to check this out because it's $2 and it's one of the best lip glosses that I've ever tried. And that completes my everyday makeup routine. Now, hear me out. I do not wear makeup every single day, but when I am looking to put on a cute outfit and just feel a little bit more put together and I'm in the mood to do makeup, this is usually what I do. It's simple, it's easy. Now, recording this video definitely took longer than usual, but typically this look takes me no more than 20 minutes when I'm focused. And yeah, so it doesn't take up a huge chunk of time, but it kind of looks like I did. Like, it looks like you put effort into your makeup, and I really didn't. Minus the wing. The wing, I did put effort in. I'm always putting effort into those wings. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This tutorial has been so highly requested. Every time I post a photo on Instagram, I'm always getting DMs and comments about the makeup products that I use. So I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to check out my blog, emmahosmer.com. That's going to be in my bio, and I'm going to do a full post about this makeup look, the products that I use. All of the products will be linked within the blog post. So if you are interested in checking out any of the products I used today, you guys can check them out and buy them for yourself. I also mention some makeup tips and tricks and hacks that work for me and make me feel the most confident when I wear makeup. So make sure you do go check out the blog post. Like I said, it will be linked below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I try to post on a weekly basis, but sometimes that doesn't happen. I do post weekly on my blog though, so if you are just dying to get more content from me, make sure you guys are subscribed to my blog. And of course, follow me on Instagram at emmahosmer. All the links will be in the bio. Go check me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.